Alright, hello everybody, welcome to our final, hopefully BVL makeup stream for Season 2. We're going to be doing, we have 1 week 6 match to get to, and then 2 week 7 matches, and then we determine who makes it to playoffs. So, I'm going to go ahead and hop on in. Yes, I am Frenzy, just a moment. I always need a moment to do the little introduction. There's nothing else really to announce, I guess, other than real quick. I'll say next week, either on Halloween or on a Halloween weekend, I'll be streaming some Luigi's Mansion 3 for you guys. I don't know if that'll be actually on Halloween or Halloween weekend, but I'll let you guys know. And hi Mimi, hi Frenzy, hi Strike Hero. I'm about to jump into the voice channel now. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
He. Alright, so, just 1 second. I'm going to finish setting this up.
That one guy,
Alright, yeah, I don't know if you have to wait for it to be official in the stats, but... Actually, let me take a look. Alright, well, let's get to our first. We have two, we have one Gen 6, or Week 6 makeup match, and 2 Week 7s. So, I guess let's just get right into the first one.
That one guy is, huh?
That guy.
I wonder who he is.
Who the hell is that loser? God, fuck that guy, am I right?
I know, right? He sucks.
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
He should totally get out of this call right now.
Anyway, our first match is our first makeup match is Week 6, the London Lillipups versus the Mullum Mullum Alomomolas. So, let's see.
Yeah, what did you want me to say something, or what? Were you just gonna start?
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead and go over the sets, because I have to mark down what you guys brought for stat purposes.
Okay, well, spoiler alert, I beat the shit out of both of my opponents, so I guess we're just here to see how much of a margin that's by. But let me find my Week 6 battle.
No more spoilers from now on.
Yeah, okay, this is the team. So I brought him Power Grass Sharpedo because I thought that would be a pretty good lure to Quagsire. And he only has 2 things that really stop Zygarde from winning this game. He brought both of them, but once I removed them, Zygarde cleans house. Sylveon's pretty easy to deal with. I have, I have Taunt Fiend, I have Toxic, Empoleon. I have Gengar, which can hit it for a good amount of damage, and also Trick It. So I have several ways of crippling it. It's not really too much of an issue. Quagsire is also, again, not much of an issue. I can Toxic it, I can Taunt it. I have a lure for it in Sharpedo. So, yeah, the only other thing, other than that would potentially be a problem, is Pangoro and maybe Jirachi. Pangoro is a little tough to switch into if he packs poison coverage, like Poison Jab, and he calls the switch to Feeny correctly. He could make problems for me. I do outspeed his Pangoro. I did make sure that Feeny had enough speed to creep Pangoro. And Jirachi gets pretty wide coverage. It can do a lot of different things. So, depending on what set it was gonna be, I was gonna have to play around it to find out all of its moves, and then play around it accordingly. But prepping for it in Builder was pretty hard.
Okay, well, let's take a look at what happened. And I'll try to keep track of all the KOs the first time. We've got Crobat versus Tapu Fini. Or versus Empoleon. Pangoro Dragon Warrior comes in, doubles out into Tapu Fini. That is more damage than I expected from a resisted Drain Punch.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm not. It wasn't too much. I'm not quite sure why he's not running a Hammer Arm or Superpower, but oh well. I did want to go for Nature's Madness here since I was pretty positive he'd switch out, but I also didn't want him to predict and stay in and hit me with a Poison Jab because I didn't know if he was running it and I didn't know what his item was just yet. So I packed a Defog on Moltres because I knew that Moltres could beat Stealth Rock Jirachi pretty easily. It defogs on it for free. And I also had Defog on Fini just for backup as well. But yeah, Quagsire struggles to really do much of anything to Tackle Fini. I can taunt it and then Nature's Madness it. I kind of expected him to go for an attack here, so I didn't taunt him just yet. I decided to taunt him on the next turn, since I was pretty sure he'd go for a cover.
Yep. And that is what happened.
Frenzy's up here playing absolute shutdown and everything.
Right.
So pretty much anytime he brings in Jirachi, my play is Moltres. He still hasn't at this point revealed anything other than Stealth Rock. But
Nice
he reveals
Stealth
Thunder
Rock.
Punch there, doesn't do a lot, and since Misty Terrain isn't up, it's opens up to a Flame Body Burn, which is pretty nice for me, since now I can just boost off all the damage.
Whenever he comes in, I just feels like he just says, "Yeah."
It says like a big yawn. Quagsire.
I don't know, in hindsight, I don't know why I went Sharpedo here. I guess for some reason I thought he might try and, like, Toxic or Recover. I thought he would Recover, but he didn't. But he decides to stay in, and that's great for me since my lure pays off. He doesn't expect Hidden Power Grass, and it kills him. So that's pretty much all I needed Sharpedo for this game, so I'm free to sack it here. Chip on Crobat is nice. He probably should have gone for Rest here. Not Rest, Roost. I don't know why he didn't, unless he's just not running it.
So...
But yeah, I decided to not set up rocks immediately, since if he got in Jirachi again, I'd have to remove them immediately, so there wasn't much point in trying to set them. So I just decided to go for Scold. There's nothing Crobat can really do to me anyway, I can just keep throwing out Scolds. And nothing on his team appreciates trying to come in on this.
Right. Now, Sharpedo went down to Crobat directly. Was that what happened?
No, it killed itself.
Oh, it was. What was it, Life Orb?
It killed itself.
Okay. I was trying to go back because I, like, blinked and it was gone, but I was trying to look back in the battle messages and I couldn't figure out because it kept moving.
Yeah, he Heal Bells here, that's not too much of a problem. Heal Bell only has 8 PP, so I can just Toxic him continuously. Eventually he'll run out, and I'll still have Toxics left, so Empoleon is always gonna beat, Sylveon. And then I Scold here, because I was pretty confident he switched. He does, but I don't get the burn, so I just go hard Moltres again.
Man, Flame Body on Moltres is really nice, actually.
Yeah, Jirachi was the main reason I decided to bring Moltres. Or Flame Body on Moltres.
That and a free Flame Body on, like, literally anything else is just free.
Yeah, if I could get Flame Body on Pangoro, that would be pretty nice as well. He makes a...
Ooh, good predict on the... I'm a few seconds ahead of you, but...
I didn't want to take a Volt Switch here, since I still needed Moltres pretty healthy. So I decided to just go into Gengar, and... Gengar's not super important in this game, It is a Choice Scarf, so it is gonna outspeed everything, but I don't need it to win.
Did a perfect job of taking that toxic, though.
It was a pretty solid overpredict, though.
Mm-hmm.
He makes a pretty weird play here. I don't get why he goes hard into Pangoro on the flamethrower, since now I can just KO him with the follow-up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was expecting
In
there.
hindsight, you really didn't even have any reason to switch out either, so I don't even know what he was trying to predict.
This is also a weird play. If I flamethrower him again, he's gonna die to toxic. He heal builds, but he's still he can't recover on anything. He's now in KO range of everything.
This is Pound. That's always the answer.
I figured he might try and bring in Rotom Heat on Moltres, and everything is low enough to the point where Gengar can Shadow Ball spam mostly everything. I get the low roll here on
Unfortunately.
Rotom Heat, which kind of sucks.
It's on the court.
But 49% would have been the absolute highest roll I could get. I decided to go into Zygarde. I probably should have gone into Feeny first and then Zygarde. But I guess I just wanted to scout to see if he also had Will-O-Wisp.
Locked.
He doesn't. And now I just win here. There's nothing he can do. Everything's too low, and so all I need to do is a DD once and everything dies.
Yeah, everything's been chipped down pretty much.
A late game king, to be honest. How much you can do to a Zygarde late game?
Yeah, his team was super slow. He didn't really have any form of revenge killing. Crobat is fast, but it's really passive.
Yeah.
It doesn't put out a whole lot of...
I mean, if it had more special attack, you could actually, like, excuse the ability to run Hidden Power Ice, but since it doesn't, oh well.
Alright. So let's run that replay real quick. So I think I documented everything properly this time around. We'll check it out.
Zygarde got like what, 4 KOs?
Yeah, it was basically
and then
just playing
Gengar got 1 and Sharpedo got 1.
And so that was a 4-0, I believe.
Yeah.
Frenzy, I'm sad you didn't name your Zygarde the janitor.
It cleans up.
You probably don't even notice a common theme amongst all my nicknames, so I'm not gonna say why that name is dumb.
I recognize enough of them that I have an idea.
Do I need to see them in order?
I don't think so. I'm like mousing over the ones that have been sent out. I don't know if it's actually that's not visible. I don't think on my view here.
Well, I know Ice-T.
Alright, let me finish these numbers, make sure.
I also don't get why he Vogue switched into Jirachi on Gang, since he didn't know if I was Scarf at that point. So he probably could have gone Crobat, and that would have been safer, since if I was Scarfed, Crobat resists Sludge Wave, and then it kills me with Brave Bird, but oh well.
Alright, so as we said, the Mullum Mullum Alomomolas take 4 KOs for Zygarde, 1 for Gengar, 1 for Sharpedo. At 5-1, with a plus 24 differential, the MVP is Zygarde with 9 KOs at this point. London Lillipups.
That name takes a lot of practice, doesn't it?
Mullum Mullum Alomomolas.
Yeah.
You just gotta kind of run over it. If you hesitate, you're gonna miss it. So the London Lillipups get 1 KO for Rotom Heat. They're at 3-3 plus 0 differential, and still with the MVP with the highest, well, tied for the highest. in the KOs in the league so far is Pangoro the Dragon Warrior. Keeping in mind that there's still another week to play, so Pangoro has a chance of being the MVP of all MVPs in the league, depending on how this next match goes. And we're gonna get to that next.